If you are from a manufacturing industry, you know how crucial it is to maintain efficiency, accuracy, and speed over every aspect and process of your business. But have you ever wondered how barcodes and QR codes help you achieve this? From tracking raw material to monitoring productions, from receiving material to delivering materials, QR code and barcode technology is changing the face of manufacturing and how they operate to excel globally. Hello, my name is Raman and I'm from a company called Emerging Alliance, an applications technology company established since 2010. In my experience of working with more than 1,000 plus manufacturing companies globally, I have come across a lot of manufacturing scenarios, situations and processes where there was an acute need of speed, accuracy and efficiency to take their operations or the manufacturing process to the next level. And guess what? We have always achieved this through application of barcode and QR code. QR code and barcode technology has transformed and is continuing to transform the way manufacturers operate globally. In today's video, we're going to explore 11 key areas in every manufacturing business where QR code and barcode applications can make a real, and not only real, a very big difference. If you are from a manufacturing industry facing problems related to accuracy, speed, efficiency in any aspect of your business, then this video is for you. The first area and the most obvious area that everyone knows is inventory management. QR and barcode applications are used to track raw materials from the moment they arrive into the factory to the moment they are used in production. This very much helps in monitoring the stock levels, the reorder levels, and avoiding stockouts. Also used in finished goods inventory. After completion of productions, the FG or the finished goods can be tagged or pasted with QR code and barcode for easy tracking, stock counting, location mapping, and finally delivery and dispatch. Incoming material receipt can be done through barcode or QR code. Outgoing material dispatches can also be done by QR code. Not only that, issue of material from a store or a warehouse to production and receipt of material from production or WIP into the store or finished goods warehouse can all be done using a QR code or barcode with greater accuracy and speed. The second key area is supply chain management, which includes both your inbound logistics and outbound logistics. When it comes to receiving material from your supplier, there are a lot of issues like identifying the correct parts with the correct part code, making sure the count tallies, and ensure that there is no double counting. So all of these can be achieved through the QR code or barcode. On the other hand, when it comes to outbound logistics, making sure that you send the right material to the right customer with the right quantity and the right batch number, serial number, if that is involved, is too much to ask if you are supposed to do it manually. That's exactly where the QR code or barcode plays a very critical role. The third area is production management. Now this is an area which is not very common in barcode and QR code, but it will surprise you if I say very successful large manufacturing companies ensure that barcode and QR code are used in production management. In activities like work in progress tracking, QR codes can be used either on a job card or right on the material itself, which travels from one stage to other stage to capture various information like who worked on it, what was the incoming time and outgoing time from a particular stage, what were the material added in the assembly or what were removed, and a lot of information which will take ages together if it has to be done manually. Now all of these which I said, make sure that you have a real-time insight into your production tracking and avoid delays. Not only avoid delays, highlight if there's a delay happening. Now this is something where most of the manufacturers do not deploy barcode and they will have to look into this. In areas like resource allocation, machines can have barcode so that when a job comes into a machine, a scan on the job and a scan on the machine will make sure that a particular job is mapped to a machine and the job card or the production order knows that this particular job or this particular equipment or this particular item was made on how many machines or which are the resources which contributed to the FG in terms of labor hours or in terms of machine hours. So this can ensure that machine hour reading can be captured through barcode. Can also be used for equipment maintenance. QR and barcodes on machinery can store information like maintenance schedules, spare part details, and sometimes even repair history, ensuring that All type of maintenance activity, might it be preventive or breakdown, gets a great amount of help from the QR or barcode. The fourth area is something where barcode is widely used, which is warehouse management. But still, I would give the insights on where it can be used. In warehouse, you can use it for location mapping, meaning to say every location can have a QR code or barcode identity, so that when you throw the material or take away the material from the particular location, you can have it scanned so that the system understands which are the material available in location and which are the material which are coming out of a particular location. And the stock increase and decrease can be calculated based on the scans. Stock counting, might it be an monthly stock count or a quarterly or a half-yearly or an annual stock count. Now that can be done with a great amount of pace if you have a barcode or a QR code. And other routines like stock transfer from bin to bin, a stock transfer from one warehouse to other warehouse, which is in the same location or different location, can also be achieved through QR code or barcode. The fifth area of interest is quality control. Once again, quality control has extensive usage for QR code and barcode application, starting right from incoming inspection, where the segregation of good material and bad material has to be done, to the point of in-process inspection or in-stage inspection, to a PDI, pre-dispatch inspection or final inspection, can be done through a QR code or barcode application. Now further to it, if there is identification of rejected material versus accepted material, even that can be done through barcode, especially if there is a batch number and serialization of accepted rejected material. Then it becomes more critical to record more information rather than just the number informations. Then the QR and barcode comes into a greater play. The sixth and a very key area is product traceability. Now, product traceability for certain manufacturing industry is of paramount importance for various reasons. Now, in these kind of industry, the barcode and QR code plays a very crucial role in ensuring that the product is traceable right from the source till the end or the customer. The traceability of the product and its recording through barcode or QR code starts all the way from material receipt from the supplier, to storage in the warehouse, to issuing the material to production, and then from receiving it from the production, and then finally giving an identification to a finished goods, which then is invoiced through the customer. Now, if there's any kind of rejection or any kind of complaint in a scenario where a QR code or barcode is used, all that the customer has to tell you is the serial number or batch number, which is encrypted in the barcode on the invoice, or just scan the barcode and send that as the item's identification, and a system that you're using can make sure that they travel back all the way from the finished goods to the production, from the production to the supplier material, and finally track where the issue is. Beyond this, it is also useful in claiming, or rather I say rightfully claiming, the guarantee and warranty. The seventh area is customer service. Now that might sound very interesting. Yes, it can also be used in customer services like after sales support. You can have a QR code or barcode go on your finished goods machine or equipment, and they can scan the QR code to raise customer complaints or to raise service requests. Now that is very much possible, so that when the information comes into you for a particular service, it has all the details, like from which customer it is coming. You might have multiple equipments or machines. For which machine is this particular service required? And in the machine, if you have multiple areas where you have multiple QR codes, then you can even say this machine, which part is the service required for. So QR code, barcode can go to that extent when it comes to after sales service. Not only that, if you want to collect a feedback from your customers, you can even do that with the QR code stuck around in any part of the machine and have the feedbacks harvested in a single web application. You can always use a QR code for registering warranty after the material is received at a customer end. So these are some new generation ideas where QR code or barcode application finds expression in customer service. In mid to large size companies, barcode and QR code application is also used in asset management, which is number 7. It's used predominantly in fixed asset tracking. All your fixed assets can have a QR code or barcode, which will give informations like what is the serial number of that particular asset, what is the asset code, what is the date of purchase, what is the date of depreciation, whose control is it, and so on. So it becomes very easy for you to basically do a stock count of the assets and track the assets when they get transferred from one area to other area, or one location to other location. Tool management. In most of the manufacturing companies, there's a tool crib available, tool stores available where tools are issued to production or tools are issued for various purposes. And when it comes to getting it back, having a track of tool or where the tool has gone, who has taken it, where is it lying, all those things can be done if the tools are equipped with QR code and barcode. So tool management is also something very important in asset management. It can further be used in any kind of lab and inspection equipments for tracking, moreover even for calibration due dates. So those are some of the use cases in asset management. The ninth and the final area is document management. Now it will be very surprising if I told you that manufacturing companies are using QR code or barcode for managing their documents. Yes, this is right. The number one usage is electronic document tagging. Important documents like quality certificates, test certificates can be tagged with a QR or barcode, which when scanned can have a quick and easy retrieval. Paperless manufacturing. You can see some manufacturing plants where a QR code or barcode when scanned can give you the procedure or a process for doing a job or for inspecting, which is more like a user manual. A QR code for downloading an inspection template. A QR code for viewing a video on how to do an inspection or how to do a particular welding or a fit up. So paperless manufacturing has no boundaries. You can have QR code or barcode do wonders. And finally, if you're talking about product information which are still printed in papers and being sent along with the machine, that's a gone era. You can have a QR code put on each of your machine, either on your invoices or on your packing slip or on your packing box, which can be scanned to download instruction manuals and user manuals about your equipments and machineries. Now, 11 key areas that we have seen in manufacturing where barcode or a QR code can be deployed is not the end of it. The application or technology is wide open to implement in any areas. Now, if you are a manufacturing company facing any kind of issues with speed, accuracy, and efficiency in any aspect of your manufacturing operations, please reach out to us, get in contact with us. We'll be more than happy to help you out in solving your problem using QR code or a barcode application. Our contact details are available in the description below. We'll be more than happy to have a one-on-one conversation with you and do a feasibility study to basically understand your requirement and suggest you the best solution. Thanks, and look forward to meeting you in one more video on barcodes and QR codes.